reboots, reimaginings, fresh takes, whatever Hollyweird wants to call them this week. There are many, and most of them are about as faithful to the originals as a drunk Elvis impersonator at 3 in the morning. You'd think, with all the money being thrown around, anyone, would have the intelligence to look at what made the original shows timeless. But no, instead we get reboots that miss the tone, miss the charm, miss the point, and sometimes even miss the genre entirely. Doctor Who? Turned into a hyperactive Tumblr blog with a VFX budget. Star Trek? Now a therapy session in space. V? Somehow managed to take an iconic story about infiltration, paranoia and fascism and made it boring. And the rest? All racing to the bottom to see who can misunderstand their franchise the fastest. It's honestly insane how consistently wrong these reboots get it. They take the corpse of the original, Weekend at Bernie's it, parade it around as nostalgia, and expect applause while we watch the soul slide out of its eyes. Yet, and I do mean yet, every once in a blue moon you get that one reboot that actually tries. The kind that attempts something new without spitting in the face of what came before. The kind where actors actually fight to keep their characters intact rather than bend the knee to bad writing and corporate meddling. Because, shockingly, they want a career after starring in it. Those rare gems that slip through the cracks make all the garbage almost worth sifting through. Almost. Welcome to the Snake Pit, where we're full of bile and venom. I'm your host, Snake Daemon, and today we're diving into something I never expected to talk about: Wednesday. Wednesday Addams, in true Addams fashion, opens her series by dumping live piranhas into a pool full of water polo meatheads who bullied her brother Pugsley. Naturally, this gets her expelled. Not because she was wrong, but because schools today can't appreciate poetic justice. Her parents, Gomez and Morticia, decide the only place for their little sociopath in training is their old alma mater. Nevermore Academy, the gothic Hogwarts for outcasts, werewolves, vampires, sirens and whatever else Tim Burton had left over in his sketchbook. Wednesday, being the human embodiment of emotional frostbite, immediately clashes with Principal Weems and pretty much everyone else. But she quickly discovers she inherited Morticia's psychic abilities, visions that let her piece together a local murder mystery and the history of the town of Jericho. Season 2, from what I understand, sends her back to Nevermore with even more problems, her psychic abilities intensifying, a new tormentor playing mind games with her, her roommate's life on the line, and Pugsley now attending the school, because clearly one Addams wasn't enough chaos. Meanwhile, Weems's replacement wants Morticia involved in fundraising. Translation. Here's busy work while I look after my own interests. Now, I'll be honest, I'm not exactly someone who enjoys modern TV. That ship sailed sometime around 2010 when everything became a lecture disguised as entertainment. But my missus wanted to watch Wednesday, so I gave it a chance, fully expecting pain, fully expecting misery, fully expecting Netflix to do Netflix things. And I was shocked. Actually shocked. I found myself laughing. I found myself appreciating the camera work, the color palette, the outfits, the gothic charm, the framing, the energy, and yeah, the acting. The show looks stunning. Everything is colorful, vibrant, lush and stylized, while Wednesday herself is a black and white void walking through it all, repelled by life like a magnet. It instantly tells you everything about her without her needing to speak. She's smart, witty, cutting, and when she stares at someone, you can practically feel your soul leave your body. Catherine Zeta-Jones surprised me, absolutely surprised me. She understood Morticia, the poise, the softness masking the steel. Luis Guzman as Gomez. Inspired choice. The pacing made the series fly by, and before I knew it, I genuinely wanted more. But where there's good, there's always the festering, moldy side dish modern TV insists on serving. Normies, muggles, are we doing this, really? Did a writer genuinely type that and think, yes, perfect? Then there's the whole statue that leads to a tomb gimmick. which felt less Addams Family and more someone watched National Treasure once and took notes. And the influences: a sprinkle of Twilight, a pinch of Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, a dollop of Lisa versus The Truth About Jebediah Springfield. And it works most of the time, but sometimes it absolutely doesn't. Jenna Ortega did everything she could with what she had, and to her credit, she fought the writers constantly. Considering the showrunner called her entitled and beyond toxic, translation, she didn't want the character written like a TikTok influencer, and frankly, thank every deity in existence for that, because apparently many of the scenes people loved were the ones she insisted on correcting, modifying, or outright rewriting to keep Wednesday consistent with Wednesday. Modern tropes creep in. You can feel them lurking like rats in the walls. And every so often I found myself saying, Wednesday wouldn't react like that. Not the good versions anyway. The legendary dance scene? Fun. But the original 60s Wednesday could body slam half the cast with her moves. Season 2? I'll wait for the DVD or Blu-ray like always. I'm not giving Netflix the satisfaction of instant viewership metrics, especially if the British brainwashing cult want Netflix included in the reason to own a TV license. But watching this reminded me, I really need to revisit the original Addams Family series, maybe even the animated version or the more recent movies, which leads to an actual question. Does anyone know where to get the complete new Addams Family series? Because trying to find it these days is like trying to find honesty in a politician. There's maybe 8 episodes on DVD. Wednesday is something of a miracle of a reboot. Something that somehow manages to remotely respect the source material while being modern without being completely obnoxious. It's not perfect, not by a long shot, but compared to the landfill fires of most reboots nowadays, it's practically a masterpiece. Thanks for dropping by the Snake Pit, where we thrive on untapped potential and lost opportunities. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell, like the video, and leave your opinion in the comments, where naturally I won't read them. Until next time, stay venomous.